We'll wait till Bounce gets comfortable before we start this little video. Oh, he might be nesting instead. Yeah. Yeah, you good? You good, buddy? Okay. This is not about cycling or motorcycling or running or GoPro or external microphones. This is about something that I discovered over the last 2 days, which I think it needs to be talked about. Who here watches TV? Who here watches TV using the Fire Stick? So that is what we've been using for, I don't know, a couple of years now. And it's done its job. It actually works really well and we have no complaints. However, I did find a feature that was lacking and kind of blew my mind that it was lacking. So when that happens, I like to dig deep and find out if I'm the only one experiencing this. If I'm not the only one, what's the deal? What's the problem? How can it be solved? If it can't be solved, what's the next alternative product out there that'll solve that problem? So, what's the problem? Okay. With the Fire Stick, we're just going to call it the Fire Stick. With the Fire Stick, you can connect Bluetooth speakers and headphones. And while that sounds awesome, you cannot control the volume of those products with the Fire Stick's remote. You just can't. Some headphones have built-in volume control, but if they're Bluetooth headphones, it won't work. And I've done a shit ton of research on this. It's anything that's connected via Bluetooth, you cannot control the volume. To me, that is just absolutely laughable that they would, how do you articulate it without being incredibly offensive? Because that's hard for me to do a lot of times. Amazon fucked up, basically. And this is a software fix. That's all they need to do, is implement this feature with software and a firmware update. So I did a bunch of research, and yes, I'm not the only one. This is a known problem. What's out there that I can buy that will function just like the Fire Stick, but allow me to control the volume of any Bluetooth devices connected to that product? Well, Google Chromecast with Android TV. It does it. And I researched and researched and researched to confirm that indeed you can control the volume levels of Bluetooth connected headphones and speakers. I research a lot because it's $80 and I want to be well informed before I purchase something, and I do my own legwork. Yes, I know that's rare in today's world. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos on the Chromecast with Android TV. We're just going to call it Chromecast. So I went out and bought it. And I spent the afternoon yesterday hooking it up. Here it is. There's the laughable user's manual. So I spent the afternoon hooking it up. Everything was good. And of course, the first thing I did was I paired my Beats Bluetooth headphones, some of the most uncomfortable headphones you'll wear. I paired it with the Chromecast, and lo and behold, you can control the volume with the Chromecast remote. Problem solved. Or is it? No, it's not. What I encountered next blew my mind even more than the Fire Stick not being able to control the volume level of connected Bluetooth devices. Maybe I'll just show it to you. I'll show you what happens, okay? And then we'll try and wrap this up, which is hard for me because you guys know I can fucking ramble like an idiot for hours. This is the Fire Stick remote. There's my TV with the Bose soundbar underneath of it. Yeah, you all got that? So you plop your ass down on the couch and you want to watch whatever. You take the remote. Here's the power button. Come on, focus, focus. Here's the power button. You press the power button. What happens? Oh, you see that little light on the Bose soundbar? It came on, indicating it has power. And the TV comes on. And then you start using your product as you would. And when you're done, what do? You press that single power button right there. Come on, focus. You press that. And what happens? Yes, everything gets powered off like you would expect. Okay? Enter the Chromecast. So you pick up your Chromecast remote, just like you would the Fire Stick remote. There you go. And I might add that this is the worst ergonomically designed piece of shit I've ever held in my hand. Not only is it super slippery, the volume rockers, which do control the volume levels for connected Bluetooth devices, ironically, are on the side. So let me show you. Here's the Fire Stick remote. Everything you need to do is on the face of the remote. Okay? It's long. It sits nice in your hand. It's smooth, but it's not as smooth as the Chromecast. There's your volume. Everything you need is on the face of this remote. All right? You pick up this piece of shit. And yes, most of it's there, but if you want to control the volume of anything, the volume is right here. So you have to kind of pinch it. Now, because of its short pill-like design, you can't really do that well. You have to kind of, I don't know, this, that, I don't know. But let's get back to the power problem. There's the Chromecast power button, okay? Well, let's watch some TV, shall we? So I press that button. And what happens? Wait for it. The TV came on. And I can operate the Chromecast. But wait a minute. The Bose speaker never came on. Oh, okay, so let me press that again. No, it just turns the TV off. That's the problem. The geniuses at Google Chromecast division, fucktards, for some reason, you can only control the power to one device. It can be any device you want. It can be the TV. It can be the Bose soundbar, Samsung soundbar, any soundbar. Or it can be the Chromecast. Anything you want, it can turn off and on and off. But you cannot turn off multiple things at the same time, nor can you turn on multiple things at the same time with the push of one button, like you can with the Fire Stick remote. Okay? That has got to be the most fucked up thing I have ever seen. These remotes are universal in their capabilities. Why on earth would the software engineers at Google Chromecast division not implement something like that? So I thought, okay, I'm going to try all sorts of things, assigning the power button to the Bose, to the Samsung. Yeah, I can do that, but there's another category inside the remote category where you tell that button either the Bose, the Samsung, or whatever TV you have, or the Chromecast. But that's it. It will only power down and turn on one device. That's just fucked. So that means if I want to watch Chromecast, I need to have the Bose remote with me, fire up the Chromecast and the Samsung TV, and use the Bose remote to power it on. After it's on, I can use the Chromecast remote to control the volume, which is fucked. So I went and did a bunch of research after I discovered this problem. And yeah, it is a widely recognized issue. There are tons of threads out there on Reddit and Google support page complaining about this lack of implementation. I don't know. I just call it fucking stupidity. So this led me to believe something else. Not believe. I had a revelation. Did I have a revelation? Told you I could ramble. I watched probably 15 videos on the Chromecast with Android TV, the 2020 version. And some of them were long, some of them were annoying, some of them were boring. Not one of those fucking reviewers mentioned that glaring defect with the Chromecast remote. Not one of them. That leads me to believe that, how do I say this? It leads me to believe that none of them thoroughly used the product. And if they did, they know that problem's there. And they're just tonguing the anus, of Google. And getting free product or whatever, kickbacks. Because if you're a reviewer and that's your YouTube channel, it's certainly not my YouTube channel. If that is your job, you would have to be the most dim-witted human being on the planet to not know that is there, that defect is there, and then not tell your subscribers, your viewers, that is a problem. It just dumbfounds me. I just can't believe it. So, anyways, what are we on? 15 minutes now? That's it. So, Chromecast potential buyers, just know that you better have all the original remotes to anything you use for your entertainment viewing pleasure handy and available, because you will need them to power on those products. Once they're powered on, a miracle happens and the Chromecast remote can actually control those devices. But don't fucking think for a second that the remote can power those on. Well, they can. But what do you want the remote to turn on and off? The TV or the sound bar? I'm going to guess it's the TV. There we go. There's my rant for this Friday afternoon. Google Chromecast Android TV engineers, pull your heads out of each other's fucking asses and solve this problem. It's a software thing. The Fire Stick remote can do it. And on the flip side, Fire Stick people control Bluetooth connected device volume. Please pull your heads out of everybody else's ass. I don't know what goes on with these guys. I really don't. That's all I got today. I'm going to go out cycling where I know everything works and does what I want it to do. Oh, that's a load off. All right. This guy's sound asleep here. Talk to you later.